Matt Griffin here from Evergreen Public Schools. I jumped on Zoom to talk with video production teacher Scott Wistrand from Evergreen High School. And Scott, we've worked together on our EPS Sports Fall Sports broadcast, and we were just chatting about what you're doing to engage your video production students. And you guys decided to do the quarantine edition of your weekly video announcements. Tell me how this came about.
Well, when everything started to come down near about the week we actually shut down, I kind of had this feeling, so we kind of started talking about it. I started talking about it with the students, and they thought, well, yeah, maybe we can pull this off. So once we did shut down, we all got together in a Zoom meeting, and we decided, yeah, let's give this a shot, see if we can produce the show remotely. And we looked around at a lot of the other shows on network television now that are doing it, and kind of modeled our procedure after that, and it came together.
Tell me a little bit about what the students had to change up. Usually you are working there in Evergreen High School. There's a small little studio, with the green screen, and kids had to change that up. They were doing these segments that folks will see here in a minute from an office in their house, sometimes their bedroom. Tell me how they changed it up.
Well, one of the things that happened is we have two hosts, and of course, and we have a studio, and we have a virtual set when we do it at school, but we didn't have that luxury. So, and the two hosts were separated, so they had to record their pieces separately. And at the beginning, they're both standing there in a two-shot to intro the show. And my chief editor came up with the idea of, well, let's just do a split screen and we'll put them both up there. Of course, we didn't have a virtual set or anything, but it worked, and it worked pretty well, actually. So it was those sort of things. And then they had to come up with, in some cases, a different way to do their graphics. And one of the problems that we had was everybody had different technology. We didn't have the professional grade editing program that we have at school. Some people were editing on their phones. Some people were editing on just basic level editing programs on their Chromebooks. Some people did get the program that we have at school, but it was all over the map. So I let them just kind of go with whatever they got and get creative with it, and they certainly did. One of the things I think that the students came away with this that I wasn't necessarily expecting was so increasing their skills in communication, because it was difficult. We have a chief editor who was taking all these pieces from all these different kids and editing them together in the show. And we had a problem with people not talking to each other and letting them know where they were, when things were going to come in. And so we had a lot of discussions throughout the week of, okay, you guys, you got to talk to each other. You got to let each other know where you are. You got to let the chief editor know where you are, because he's waiting for your stuff. And I think a lot of learning went on in that regard.
Well, when we first chatted about this was last week, and you said, we'll see if they can pull this off. But I mean, this is project-based learning. And within a week, they have released the very first episode of Evergreen Today Quarantine Edition. So let's present this to the people. And as you churn out new episodes, we'll bring them to the people.
Great.
Hi, I'm Sydney King.
And I'm April Minifield. And this is Evergreen Today Quarantine.
How's the coronacation going? Hope it's going good. I cut my hair.
Okay, guys, make sure you guys are still going outside. Stay active. But you guys, social distancing. Keep safe with it. Make sure you guys are getting some sunlight. Maybe pick up a new hobby.
First segment for us this week, we're going to go see what Taryn has for us.
Hey, Plainsman, it's Taryn, and I welcome you to Weekly Quarantine with Taryn, where I give you ideas for quarantine, and I show you what I've basically been doing for quarantine. So let's get to it. So one of the things that you should most likely be doing is exercise. Definitely want to exercise to stay happy and healthy during this quarantine. I know it's really easy to be lazy, and that's something that you should probably not do because we want to stay in a good mental health state. Another thing that you can do is just get ready for the day. It feels great, like kind of what I did today. I put on makeup and stuff, and just getting ready. There's just something about getting ready that makes you feel more human. You should be doing is going outside. Going outside is another way of getting vitamin D if it's nice outside. Getting more exercise, fresh air because you're stuck in the house all day is something that you really need. And when it's sunny out, vitamin D. Definitely need that vitamin D. Do not get depressed. Not something that we're going to do during quarantine. Thing is of course making TikToks. Here's one I did.
This my baby, and ain't nobody finna touch him.
Another thing is, I love this. Annoying parents. Check this.
Hey, Mom! What? Mom!
What?
Mom!
No.
Mom!
Pineapple juice.
Mom!
What?
Mom! What are we eating?
Whatever you make.
Hey, David! Hey, David!
What?
David!
What?
What are we doing today?
Sitting at home like we always do.
Okay.
Video chatting with friends. That's another thing that I've been doing. I've been video chatting with my friends, staying in contact, just keeping myself sane, during this quarantine. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually sane, but it keeps it minimal.
Okay.
And this is the end of Weekly Quarantine with Taryn. I will hope to see you next week. Make sure you're staying tuned in to Evergreen Today, Quarantine Edition, because it's something we're all struggling with, and I feel like this is just a way to keep you guys informed about things and just for a little bit of entertainment. So tune in next week, and let's see what I have for you guys next week.
Thank you so much, Taryn. Now let's go to that weather forecast with Kevin.
Welcome back to this week's weather report. I'm your host Kevin, and this week we're looking at some nice weather, except Saturday. As you can see on my left corner right here, Saturday decided to rain and not make the week perfect. So, shame on you. Now back to Sydney and April.
So weather's gonna be nice. Make sure to still go outside. Go on a walk, go get some sun. It's good for you. Now we're gonna see what Jade has for our top 5.
Welcome back to Top 5. This week while stuck at home, we're going to do the top 5 things to do while quarantined, part 1. There's going to be more than one part. We know we're stuck here. 5th place is sleep. Catch up on all of that rest you wanted to get well in class. In 4th place, listen to music and chill. Just listen to some music and vibe. it's always nice. In third place, go outside. I don't mean go party, I mean go in your front or backyard, or if you don't have either, just go outside of your house in general and sit in a warm spot or something. The sun is healthy for you. In second place, play video games. You have time for it now, so game on, you're stuck at home anyway. In first place, practice a hobby. You have time to work on drawing or dribbling or whatever you do, even better. I bet you can work on your hobbies in some way at home while you're trapped. That was the top 5 for this week.
Hope that gave you guys some inspo. Now we're gonna take a moment to stay positive, watch some inspirational videos, and maybe a little bit of funny videos.
Hey Plainsman, I hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy. I know things suck right now not being able to go to school and school being cut short for the year, but we're all in this together and no one is alone. Make sure to wash your hands.
Hey Evergreen Choir students, it's Miss Green. I miss you like crazy. Hope you're all safe. Take care. Bye-bye.
Makes my day to see assignments coming in Google Classroom. I enjoy looking them over and seeing that students are continuing to learn even though we're in this difficult situation. Hope you're having a good day too.
Madam Pizzo here. Je vous aime et vous me manquez. Stay healthy.
Hey students, hope everything is going well. I wish you a very excellent day.
Hey everybody, Mr. O here. I just wanted to say hi and I miss seeing everybody at school. And wanted to just say that this is a weird time and we'll all get through it, so don't worry. But in the meantime, make sure that you stay connected and stay engaged in your classes, and most of all, stay healthy. See you, Evergreen.
Hey Plainsmen, hope you're all having a good time with your schoolwork that you gotta do from home. And most importantly, your social distancing. I'm guessing that all of you are missing your friends that you haven't seen in a few weeks, and them not being there has been pushing you into some deep loneliness and self-reflection you never really wanted. That leaves you wondering, why am I waking up again? But, just because all of the Plainsmen are at home, doesn't mean we have to stop keeping up with them. So, I think we came up with a pretty good idea. My name's Caden, and welcome to Keeping Up with the Quarantine. Nate!
Caden?
We're doing it.
What are we doing?
We're doing Minecraft. Everybody's doing Minecraft. All of the Plainsmen, I set up a server, and everybody can go on and play with their fellow Plainsmen.
But how do we join?
All you have to do is pull out your PlayStation, your Xbox, your Nintendo Switch, your phone, or your computer, get onto Minecraft, and all you gotta do is type in plainsmen.apex.co. So hop on the server, you quarantine gamers. There's tons of students playing already. And be sure to look out for yours truly, because this is where I'll be conducting Keeping Up with the Plainsmen. So be sure to join and don't miss out.
The dog uses his nose. Smelling his territory, he sniffs out the common gray squirrel. He moves across the savannah, still sniffing out for the little rodent. Its scent is near. His golden eyes aren't just for making cute faces, but rather for the hunt. He watches for any small movement. He found the base of the squirrel, deep luscious forests and dense trees. The dog sniffs around as he's near. Its scent is littered across a darkened bramble. The other canines nearby threaten our main dog, but they're no match as they are too far away and rather small in size and stature. Alas, no squirrel was found. Perhaps it went to its den to escape being caught. Regardless, he still sniffs out one last time.
Thank you to everyone who sent in a video. I hope that you guys stay positive and make the best out of the situation.
Remember to stay positive, everyone. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
And remember, it's a great day to be a plainsman in quarantine.